just about us being running behind. It ain't gonna be bagged up coming up through here. Well, spoke too soon on that. So, Jarrell, I honestly don't think it make no difference whether we early, late, or on time. This traffic gonna be right here. Good morning, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Lord, here we go with this again. Oh, y'all can hear me, Bridget. Okay, good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I'm a little bit behind on coming live, but I was, doing other stuff with this grandbaby, y'all, trying to get him off. So, good morning. Welcome into the safe zone. If you new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button on the way in, if you will, please and thank you. Um, Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy, 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 happy Thursday. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all look. I need a bit of advice this morning. And I want to get y'all take on something. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Share the live if you will. If you're a content creator, share me up in here. Share me up in here. Share me up in here. We got badges available, y'all. Of course, y'all know we got 2 tiers. We got In the Safe Zone Circle of Love, and we got Peace, Love, and Joy. Thank you to all of my badge holders. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and thank you to all of those that support Lil Low in the Safe Zone. So let me see. Well, let me speak first, y'all. Brittany in the house, baby. Good morning, Brittany. How you feeling, baby? How your stomach doing, boo? What's going on with that now? We got to try to figure out what's going on with that. Hey, Dana. Hey, Mary. Hey, Bridget. Good morning, Lakeisha. Hey, Libra 4. How you doing, baby? Hey, Linda Bass. How you doing? How y'all doing? So, yeah. I don't know if anybody was live. I scanned it, but I didn't see anybody live. So I'm hoping wasn't nobody live this morning, y'all. Hey, Love Breeze. She said good morning to say something, Brittany in chat. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so yeah, y'all look. Okay, so y'all know. Hey, Audrey. She said good morning. It says on the chat. I watched the commercial. Oh, thank you. Watch them ads, y'all. Please watch them ads. Watch them ads, baby. Cause they tell me them ads is ads. So you know I'm excited about that, babykins. So good morning, good morning. Hey, Les Roxas, good morning. Says on the chat. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad I didn't miss you, baby. Good morning to all the beautiful, pretty lady gang in the house. How y'all doing this morning? Okay, so I pulled up because I'm feeling some type of way and I'm trying to figure out, I want to have a discussion about this morning. Why is it that people, men, in general, try to beat women out of stuff? I don't understand it. That has honestly been my situation really growing up, like when you go to the mechanic shop and you by yourself, the men try to beat the women out of it. When you take your car in for service and you go in without your husband or your boyfriend, they try to beat you out of it. They try to make you pay all this stuff that you don't really want to pay, or that you really don't need. They just make you try to do all this old crazy stuff when it's a woman by herself. I don't understand that, because that's just, I don't understand that. You can take a man back for the same thing, and then you're gonna get a better price when that man go back and get it, as opposed to when that woman try to get something. And I don't understand what that is. Is that just about beating somebody out their money, or you can't get over on a man, so you try to get over on a woman? I don't know. I don't know what this about. I don't know what this about. But let me tell y'all my experience, and y'all can tell me. Am I crazy? Am I reading too much into it, or what, the situation may be with me? Because I don't know. Good morning, Aunt Tiffany. She said, good morning in the Safe Zone and chat. Hey, baby. Happy Thankful Thursday. Absolutely. And I am thankful today. It just seems like I'm complaining because I'm trying to figure out, if I read too much into the situation. Okay. So back up. Okay. In January, y'all, I got this man through a mutual friend. Well, through a mutual person that I know. Really not my friend, one of my church members, long time church members. Very good guy, very good guy. So back in January, I had a man come and look at my house to get ready to, start on the second half of my renovation process, or my renovation process. Okay, I got the roof put on, brand new roof, beautiful roof. Got a 30-year guarantee or whatever on it, or whatever. It looks great. No issues whatsoever out of my roof, and I got a good price on that roof too, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, because of this same mutual church member. Okay, keep that in mind. Bridget said because they figure we don't do nothing, and if they see that they are gullible, they will take advantage. Absolutely, maybe so. I'm thinking this probably what's going on. I don't know at this particular point. I don't know. So I got my roof done and everything by a different company. A Mexican company came in and did my roof, and everything was good with my roof. Okay, so this is the second half of the renovation, and it's inside work. So the guy came in, he did a walk through or whatever. We looked at everything, he looked at everything, and so he quoted me, and I know this to be true because I know what he did. He quoted me a certain price, y'all. Okay, let's just say he said, okay, I can do these two whatever rooms for $700. I'm like, okay, cool. And when I went home, I know that's what he told me, because I instantly went home and I instantly told my daddy. I was like, okay, he said that he could do the work for $700. And my dad, good morning, Jacqueline. And my dad was like, oh, that's a good price or whatever. Good, good, good. I'm like, okay. So I told my nephew what he said. And I told the dude, the man that recommended him, my church member or whatever. And I told him what he said. So I'm like, okay. And he said, just let me know when you get ready to get the work done. Okay. I said, fine. Fast forward. I talked to the guy, in church, was like, look, contact, your guy and tell him, I'm ready to get the work done on the house. And he was like, okay, I'll let him know, blah, 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 blah. So the guy calls me yesterday, right? No, he called me last week, and he said, I talked to bruh so-and-so, and he said you was ready to get the work done. I was like, good morning, Jacqueline. And I said, yeah, I'm ready to get the work done, or whatever the case may be and whatnot. So then he was like, okay. He said, well, if it rained this weekend, I won't be able to do it. But if it don't rain this weekend, I won't. I got another, job to do. But if it, vice versa, I can go on and get your work done. I was like, cool. He called me yesterday, y'all, and said, hey, whatever the case may be. He was like, I got to do this work that I had to do, that I already previously got together with, and I can get to you next weekend. So I'm like, fine, cool, whenever you can start, because, I've been waiting since about end of January, whatever, February. So we get to the money part, and he come up with a whole different price. Okay, so let me take this off so y'all can see. So he come up with a whole different price, y'all. So I'm like, wait a minute, sir. I was like, this not what you said. And he was like, what you talking about? I said, that's not what you quoted me. And he said, what do you mean? I said, you didn't quote me that. I said, you quoted me $700. And he was no, but then you had wanted extra work done. I said, no, this is not what we talked about. I said you quoted me that quote on the 2 rooms that we talked about originally. The extra work came on after. I said, so I had already told you I'm focusing on these 2 rooms right here because the extra work was just little small minor stuff that I just wanted to get done. That wasn't what needed to be done. And that's I told you that. And he was like, "No, I quoted you this amount for these 2 rooms." I said, "No, you did not. No, you did not. Because the extra work wasn't even in the equation. That was extra work. You came to my house to quote me an estimate on these 2 rooms, and that's what you did. The extra work came after you looked at those 2 rooms, and we saw other little stuff that might have needed to be done. So I was like, yeah, we can look at working on it too. You know. So he was like, hold on, let me go get my book. So he go get his book. He come back. Now I said this amount for this room, this amount for that room. I said, sir, you ain't said that amount and this amount for nothing. You quoted me one freaking price. That's it and that's all. So y'all, we're kind of going back and forth, whatever, with it. So he kept asking me, was the other guy that recommended him gonna pay for it? And I kept saying, no, I said, I'm paying for this. Now I'm thinking in my head, if bruh so want to help out, nah, but I told you that day I was, whatever the case may be. And he was like, okay, he was like, let me go get my book. He went and got his book and came up with all these old prices. And I'm like, you ain't saying nothing about these prices. He trying to tell me, y'all, he told me $1,200. And I'm like, $1,200 didn't ever come out your mouth, man. I know what came out your mouth. I know what you told me. So what you trying to do? This was back in January, but I remember it vividly. I told my nephew and my daddy, because they was like, "Ooh, that's a good price." I'm like, I know. It is a good price because we know the guy from church always get discounted work or whatever because he know the guy or whatever. So yeah, I'm just throwed all the way off and I'm distraught because here he go talking about $1,200. This ain't what you told me. You told me a price. I got the price. I got the money, or whatever the case may be. And now you coming up talking about, no, I told you $1,200 for those 2 rooms. No, you did not. No, you did not. Right, Dana Bland. That's a big difference. Why would I not remember $1,200? So now I'm frustrated because I already been out of my house a year, and ready to go back home. This man coming up with something totally different than what he freaking said to me. And last night I was so, I'm like, last night I was just mad, but this morning I'm like, now my feelings hurt. Now it's a whole different situation to me. My damn feelings hurt because I'm like, that's another $500, y'all. And my daddy like, okay, so I told my dad, hold on, let me see what y'all saying, because I'm finna come up to the light. Because y'all notice I've been good about not looking down. Hold on. Ooh, I think I'm gonna need some brakes on, Jarrell. In purchasing items or get any type of service, I educate myself so can I think I know the service I need. Right, right. And we kind of figured out what it would be, because they figured, oh, I read that one. Okay. That's true, Audrey. They figured we don't know no better. Jacqueline Drake, I spoke this morning. Good morning, baby. Hey, Gloria. And Tiffany said, I went and got the gold box of that tea. when I get out work yesterday, what we talked about. Okay, Aunt Tiffany, good on your lunch live, and drunken last night after my workout, and this morning like, oh, sorry y'all, but Lord, I told you, baby, I told you. You gotta time it. You got to know when to take that because everything is gonna flush up out of you, baby. It's gonna flush up out of you. Did it cramp you kind of bad, Aunt Tiffany? I told you, but it worked. Linda said, I always get your quote. Mine, Linda. That was my mistake. That was my mistake.
Right.
Hmm?
Don't you know my science project?
Hmm.
New York?
Hmm.
I had that idea.
Oh, good for you. Hold on, y'all. I'm letting my grandbaby out. What about that other thing we just did? What you get on it? Cause Lord, that was rushed.
What?
The one we did, the little one we did when you at the zoo.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, what you get on that one?
Oh, yeah, the teacher had said that I got 100.
Okay, good. All right. Have a good day. Love you. Okay. Good morning. Have a nice day. You too. Brittany, oh no, did you remind him of the first conversation? Yeah, I reminded him for the first conversation, Brittany. I did. Good morning, my badass. I pray that whatever going on with your health, your stomach, that isn't nothing critical. It will pass. Absolutely. Hey, Don. Hey, Vicky Stewart. Hey, Catherine lives in peace. She said, good morning, Chad. I see you driving me safe. Yes, ma'am, I am. Good morning, Sony Day. Hey, Mary said, I always get it right, so there won't be a problem. Man, I should have. Leo Grandma said, good morning, it says on the chat. That's the only thing about needing work done. It's always something else. Yeah. And you're right. But I was focusing on these two things because these two things is what I need to get done to get myself back in my house. Everything else, I knew I could work on because it was just those two things. Because it was some ceiling work, and some stuff like that that have been caused damage due to my roof leaking. So, this is the major work that I need to get back in my place. He was different. They always try to take advantage of women. It said he gave you a price and then he started talking with others. And they put a battery in his bag. Now he wants to go up on the price, hoping you didn't hear him. Absolutely. That's what my son said. That's when they realize they underbid and hoping they can get over. Yep, give it to God and watch it work out. I am. I am. Hey, Dad. She said, good morning in the safe zone. Hey, baby. How you doing? Hey, Marianne Watson. Hey, Damn D. She said, morning, Raymond in chat. Have an amazing Thursday. You too. Catherine say, I was awarded a grant from Restore Louisiana. Hold on, y'all. And that means I have to move out for the work to be done. Okay, I have made a list of questions before I get excited. Oh, Lord, that's nice. Hey, Miss Annette. Hey, baby. She said, hi, beautiful safe zone. Love you, beautiful. Thank you. I love you too, Miss Annette. I always get it in writing. I know, y'all. Oh, I ordered it here and it'll be here tomorrow, but I feel like it's about to be the same. Me using three of the green bags. Yup, probably so. Yup. If not documented, it didn't happen. Yeah, and you know what? What it is, he was supposed to be uh sending it, And like I said, he didn't never send it. He was supposed to be sending it. The in writing document. And as time went on, I kind of forgot about it. Bridget said, thanks, Bridget, but I'm laying in bed waiting on these to kick in and hopefully I'll get a little relief. Yeah, sound like you just impacted, Brittany. Sound like you stopped up, baby. That stuff that you got should push all of it out. Baby, you probably need to go get you some of that ballerina tea. I bet you push everything up in your gut up out of you as and Tiffany. And that'll probably help you feel better, Brittany, baby. It probably will. Hey, Trina Davis. Hey. It can't just be a good idea. It has to be God. idea for me. Absolutely. I totally agree. Hey, Tater Bug. She said, good morning, Raymer. Good morning, y'all. If you're a content creator, you're here, shut like I said, y'all, I'm just hurt because I'm sitting up in here and Tiffany message me the name of the stuff, please. Yeah, send Brittany. It's ballerina tea. That's what it's called. It's in a green box and a gold box. I prefer the gold box, and it's gonna push everything that's up in you up out of you. Brittany, get the equal brand milk of magnesia, and it will clear you out. No cramping. Yes. Um, Brittany, they got two boxes: the green box and the gold box. So, y'all, I don't know what to do. I'm just like, Lord, here we go with this. Because my dad is so awesome. Y'all, he is so awesome. I told y'all my dad don't even want me. He don't even want me to go home. He want me to stay there. He want to just fix up the house and me stay there with him. And I'm like, Daddy, no, I got to go home. I've been here a year. It's time to go home, or whatever. But my dad is such a big help, and he helping me. So when I told my daddy about what happened, he was like, hell no. He was like, he trying to get over. We know what he said because you came home and told me exactly what he said. You came right home and told me, and I was like, okay, that's good for those two rooms. So he was like, well, I don't know what he trying to do. I'm like, I don't know what he trying to do neither. I said, but it's all good. He was like, don't worry about it. He said, don't worry about it. If he want to stay with the mess, he was like, we'll get some damn body else to do it. And I'm like, okay, but I'm ready to do it. I don't want to have to go through nobody coming and doing more estimates and all that old stuff. I'm just ready to get the work done. And it's just like a major setback for me, y'all. My little heart is so hurt. Because I'm like, I'm thinking he finna go and get this work started this weekend and shoot. I'm on the road to going back home. But, and I know my daddy, if I have to pay $500, $600 extra, he gonna pay it. But I don't want him to have to I have to do that because I know what that man told me. I know what he told me. They're worried about that, and then I'm like, then I went to sleep, and then my husband showed up in my dream again, and I'm like, Calvin is trying to tell me something, and I know he's trying to tell me something. He definitely trying to tell me something in my dream about this whole situation, because otherwise he would have been handling all this kind of stuff for me. I wouldn't have had to do this. So from now on, tell whoever you are record your contract or have them text it. I know he was supposed to be sending it to me. If my dad was still with me, I'd sell this bad boy and move. I'm just getting too old for all this packing up and moving. With somebody, I will move back. Yeah, Captain, I get that. But, I've been, I'm used to having my own. And this right here was just a little setback for me to go stay with him. I chose to go stay with him after my husband passed. I just didn't go home after that because I just didn't want to be there, you know. But it's been a year and I'm ready to go back. And me and my husband was working on stuff before he passed. So now I got to try to take the torch and keep it going. So that's Mary Ann. I got some estimate done for the work on my house to get ready to go back, and the man now trying to change the price on me after telling me a price back in February, end of January, February, what the price was. Now he trying to go up on it, like I don't know what he told me, and I know what he told me. Sunny Day say, would you ever consider staying with your dad and renting out your house for a year to regroup? I've been there a year, Sunny Day. I've been regrouping. I've been there for a year. Matter of fact, I've been there longer than a year. I've been there about a year and 2 months now. A year and a month. So I already been there a year. This was my regrouping period. This was my regrouping period. So I don't know, y'all. May I ask you if the guy one of us? Yes, he is one of us, Catherine. Now the people that did the work on my roof that my church member recommended, they were Mexicans. Efficient, excellent, did a wonderful job, no issues. No issues at all. So, yes, he is one of us. Brittany feel better soon. Yeah. Sunny day. Brittany, it's called ballerina tea, either the green or the gold box. Use two of them tea bags. Yeah. Yeah. And drink it warm. Woo! And you're younger too. I'll be 62 in October. I get it. Use someone else. Yeah, I'm 50, Catherine. I'll be 51 next month. And I know what he told me. I know exactly what he told me. I just said, I realize you want to go home, but your daddy has gotten used to him, and he will be lonely if you leave. Yeah, he'll be well, yeah, but he'll probably miss me. But my son is there. My son is there, and my grandson is there. So, and Princeton, the dog is his dog is there. So he'll probably miss my presence. Yeah, because I'm a female and I do everything around the house that my mom and did I clean up? I go to the grocery stores. I do all of that for him, buy his household products and stuff, which I already was doing it after my mom passed 3.5 years ago. I that in you know what I'm saying? I was doing it. I'ma still do that. When I go home, I'ma still clean his house up. I'ma still go grocery shop. I'ma still go home supply, house supply shopping. I'ma still do all of that for him. Because I was doing all of that before I moved in. So I'ma still take care of things for him. But he won't be totally lonely because my son and my grandson stay there. My son won't leave him, especially after my mom died. 3.5 years ago. I don't know if everybody ever know, but she passed at the height of COVID suddenly. And my son just won't leave. He won't leave him. He just can't. He won't. Even though he want to move with him and his girlfriend want to get a place. He want to make sure my dad's straight. Before he do anything. And he just won't leave him. So you know how they go. I hate to say it, but the other race gets the work done and it be on point. I would like to not us, but always get some stuff with them. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. It might be divine intervention, but y'all peep this right here. Check this out. Check this out. Yesterday, see my dad getting work done on his house too, y'all. It's so weird. He getting work done on his house too. Which my dad's house is up to date more than mine. So this just stuff he wants to get done to update. So he getting work done too. So yesterday when I pulled in the yard after work, it was a truck there. It was a Mexican there walking around giving my dad an estimate for some work he need done, right? So the guy kept looking at me, and I kept looking at him. I'm like, damn, I know him, but they all be no disrespect. They all look alike to me. So I don't be knowing. And I got a Mexican lawn man that comes every 2 weeks for my house and come down there and trim my yard, landscape, and have it looking so pretty. Cause y'all I got a big front yard and a big backyard. I live in like the country area of the city. It looks like a little country compound where I live, and it's a lot of space. And so I was like, I know him from somewhere, but where do I know him from? And so he was looking at me after he walked around and gave my dad the estimate or whatever. He kept looking. He said, Didn't I come and give you do some work on your house, or did I give you an estimate?" And I looked at him, y'all. And why was it the guy that came and gave me an estimate before this guy did? Before this guy did. Why was it the same dude and his son? Mexican, very nice, whatever, whatever. He came and gave me an estimate for some work too. At that time, it was roof work. And I was trying to get the roof fixed and stuff like that, in the inside. And he came and gave me an estimate for the roof. He said, "What's your name?" I said, "Mira." He said, "You Raymond's sister?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I the one came and gave you the estimate on your roof." Y'all, why was it the same dude in the house? Same guy that gave me an estimate on my roof before I got this guy. And you know what he said? He said, "Did you get the work done?" And I said, "Yes, sir. I got the roof done. I got the roof done." I said, "But now, I'm getting some more work done. I'm still wanting to get that ceiling work done." He's all in the kitchen, in the bedroom. I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Oh, okay, okay, okay." He said, "All right, y'all." He said, call me if you need me, okay? And I said, okay. So he's getting ready to do the work on my daddy's house today. He told my dad he'll be there at 9 o'clock this morning to get started. So y'all look at that. So then I get the call from this dude like 3 or 4, 5 hours after this guy was in my daddy's house and remembered me from January. And I couldn't place him, but I knew I had seen him before, and he triggered my memory. He was like, I came to do the estimate on your house. Yeah, I feel like that is God. That is divine intervention. I'm feeling like this man was strategically divine to be in my daddy's house yesterday because this guy coming up with what he talking about, he said, which I know what he told me, and I don't know he may have went home and looked at his calculations and did some stuff in his book. I don't know, you know. Like my son said, Mama, now he done talked to some other contractors and then they was like, man, you selling yourself short doing that work for less than, $1,200. And I'm thinking that's what that was all about. But the guy who did the recommendation is my church member. Good guy. Good guy. Good guy. We've been knowing each other over 20 years. He do work around the church, whatever, whatever, whatever. And he's done work for my dad and my mom. Good-hearted person, don't charge you, that type of person, or help you out of stuff when you need it. I am out of respect. I'm gonna talk to him because I know Sunday I'm gonna see him and he gonna say, did my guy call? Did Alex call you or whatever? And I'm gonna let him know what happened because I feel like I need to do that because he's the one that connected us. He's the one that connects us when we need work done, and he usually send us people that work out, or whatever. So I am gonna inform him and let him know. You know what I'm saying? What happened? But I honestly believe that it was divine intervention for that man to be there, for him to recognize me and all that. See, the guy that was in my dad's house yesterday is my brother's contractor. Knows him very well. That's how he gave me the recommendation for the guy to come and check on stuff in my house, and he gave Daddy the recommendation for the guy to come check on stuff in his house because he's done work for his house. So I just know that was God. I know. And how I did it, how I left it with the dude that called me yesterday, I was like, look, I said, this not what you told me. I said, I was prepared for what you told me. I'm not prepared for this. I said, so now, everything is on hold. I was like, and then he tried to kind of backpedal a little bit, well, how they do. Well, I do, this, then, because bruh so and so did. So now he thinking about bruh so and so, and he know me and bruh so and so is very good, you know, acquaintances and everything. He tried to backpedal a little bit and say this, then I was like, no, I said, you can call me next week, but I gotta try to regroup on this. I said, so I'll get back with you, or you call me next week or whatever you want to do. Out of respect, I'm gonna let bro so and so know, that this is what happened and this is what he said. Because the guy, now don't get me wrong, this Alex dude, he do good work, he does. But I don't like how he handled this with me because I'm not crazy, nor do I have memory loss. I do know what you told me, and that's what I was prepared for. So it is what it is, y'all. Now, how you gonna pull your butt in this spot, man? I don't want to park under this tree, cause baby, these birds be tearing my windshield up. Hold on, y'all. Now I gotta park way down here. Ain't that about nothing? Okay. Ooh, then I can see what y'all saying. Hey, y'all, I know I've been driving and missing everything. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Your husband is probably saying don't use him. He's a problem already. You know what? And I'm telling you, I went to sleep and then all night, my husband was in my dreams periodically and everything. And I'm like, ooh, this like the third time he'd have been in my dreams in the past 2 weeks. I'm like, I know he trying to tell me something. And I'm just trying to figure out what he trying to tell me. Um Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. And thank you, thank you. That's your answer. Drop the other guy. He's the right person. That was God said. Absolutely. So they say he is the ram in the bush. Right. Because I was like, this man kept looking at me. And at first I was getting a little uncomfortable. Because I'm like, why is this Mexican staring at me like that? And then he was like, he said, did I do some work for you? Or did I give you an estimate to work the house down on? I was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah. I said, you came and gave me an estimate on the roof and the ceiling work. He said, I did. I said, but remember, you were set to start and then you got a big project and you had to cancel on me. And he said, yeah. He said, I'm so sorry. He said, I had a big job and I couldn't do it. I was like, yep. And that's why he was looking at me like that. Because at first I was like, is this a pervert? What is he doing? And my daddy said the same thing. My dad was like, I was wondering why that man was looking at you like that. He was like, hey, he is the one that came and gave you estimate on the roof. I said, yeah, Dad. That's why he was looking at me like that. We was tickled pink, y'all. Catherine said, don't ignore that. Mary Brown said, that's who you should go with. I'm sure he'll understand, do what's best for you. Yeah, I think you should go with the mixing and tell the church member what happened when he asked Sunday. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna definitely inform him. I'm like, yo, got to flip the script. He told me one thing. Now he trying to incorporate and talking about other work on the house. And I'm like, no, we talked about other work that wasn't included with this work. This was the work that we talked about getting done. That other work, like, some stuff I saw that I wanted to do, upgrade and stuff, that kind of stuff. That didn't have nothing to do with this. So no, I'm not buying that, and I'm gonna let him know. He should understand Raymond. I'm sure he will. Lady K90, good morning, Raymond. Chat, good morning, baby. Some they say I wouldn't let that man touch anything else. He is dishonest, which shows lack of integrity. Yeah. Captain said, think about it. If he has changed the price, if you use him, it's going to be keep being a problem. I would be like, thanks, but no thanks. And you go with the other guy at your dad's. Yeah, because I know the other guy does awesome work too. He does wonderful work. He does the Mexican. He does wonderful work. I done seen the work that he done did on my brother house. He done upgraded and renovated my brother whole house, y'all. Get this, upgrade, renovated, knocked the walls out, expanded, y'all. And ask me this: why the damn house caught on fire and burned to the ground? This man, they was on the verge of moving back in their house because he was renovating it and upgrading everything, y'all. And the damn house caught on fire from a thunderstorm. Now the insurance and everything and kicked in and they getting the house rebuilt. And this man doing work for them. They've been dealing with this man for a long time. Too late. He should never have gone up on you. He shouldn't get the guy to give you a written estimate. The one doing it. Yeah, he does. Now he do written estimates. He does written estimates. Smoke the Bone Barbecue. Good morning. Good morning, Smoke to the Bone Barbecue. Good morning. Good morning. Jacqueline Drake said, no, ma'am. I will go with the Mexican. I know, y'all, because I'm sitting here like, why would you do me like that? And I know it's my fault because I should have got it in right. But he said he was going, write up everything and email me or whatever and forward to me. And then the time just kept getting by because this was back in January, y'all, in the January. So it slipped my mind, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I know what the mind said. He know what he wrote down, so we good to go on either way. Y'all, we was not good to go either way. My feelings so hurt. I'm like, this don't just don't hurt my little soul because I'm like, now I got to start, get the process back going again and all that. And I don't want to do all that. I'm trying to make sure I ain't miss nobody coming in, y'all. When I was driving. Look like I spoke to everybody up in here. Oh, y'all, it's 42 people watching and 42 likes. Y'all doing good on these likes. I see ain't a troll came up in here today. Thank you, Lord. They must be tired of coming up in here messing with me. So I don't know, y'all. Why is it that men try to why is it that men try to get over on women? I don't understand that. And I'm not even gonna say he was trying to get over on me, y'all. I'm not gonna say that. I'm really definitely not gonna say that. Cause I don't know. Maybe we got our signals and stuff crossed with the, extra work and the other work we talked about, and all that old stuff. Maybe we just got our maybe we did get our signals and stuff crossed. I don't know. Good morning, the real me. Hey, real spill. She said, good morning, everybody. Good morning, honey. Thank y'all for coming through, chit chatting with your girl. Cause I'm like, you know, now I'm sitting up, I'm trying to take it back off up in my head. I'm like, well, did I get it wrong? You know what? No, I ain't get it wrong because I know what I heard. You know, I know exactly what I heard. Trying to get over me. Yeah, and that's the spirit that I'm getting or whatever. So I'm like, I don't like this. Don't do that. Don't try to get over on me. Okay, y'all. Let me make sure y'all can steer. Cause y'all, I like to always give folks the benefit of the doubt and stuff. I always do that. My nephew be like, Auntie, that's your downfall sometimes. You always see the good in everything. And even when it ain't good, you always trying to see the good in folk and you give folks the benefit of the doubt. Can y'all still hear me? Hey, sweetness, can y'all hear me? Good morning. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, he always be telling me that he be like, you always trying to give folks the benefit of the doubt, and you always see the good in folks. You be the one always telling out, but y'all now, wait a minute, let's look at it like this. And he was like, Auntie, that's gonna be your downfall one day. He's because you always look for the good, and sometimes it don't be good in people. And they they be trying to get over on you and stuff like that. And my nephew told me that. Good morning. And he ain't lying, y'all, because I don't do that. I ain't lying, I do that. And there I was last night trying to get a man the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, well, maybe maybe I misunderstood it. Maybe he said this. No, I know what he said. So they said, I'm the same way, but it's obvious you have to call a spade a spade. Yeah. So, yeah, they just put me in a bad headspace this morning. And I was like, man, let me go talk to my people so they can give me some direction. Cause hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm in the elevator, y'all, so it might lag. Okay, I'm almost in my office, y'all. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, okay, y'all. Oh, it is bright and sunny in here this morning. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm still trying to get ready. Yep. So they said there is good in everyone, but when you can see it, that's good. Other than that, it's God's job to do, and us not to do it. You right. You absolutely right. And I just feel like he hurt my little feelings because I was like, okay, I'm on the go. You know, I done got this money, and got a little extra just in case. But then this Negro come up talking about $500 extra. And I'm like, man, look, this is not what you said. And the money It's not the issue because I got to do what I got to do. But the fact of the matter is, I'm in this thing by myself. You know, hold on, y'all, I'm coming. Hold on, y'all. I'm turning on my diffuser. I have to set the mood up here, Alexa. Play rain and thunder sounds, please. Okay, here's thunderstorm sounds by Snoop Dogg. Don't forget, becoming a Pro member unlocks a 10-hour sound loop and improved sound quality. It's the best way to experience thunderstorm sounds and is currently available at the lowest price ever after a free trial. Do you want to try it? No. Okay. If you change your mind, just say ask thunderstorm sounds about Pro membership. Nash, Alexa's sitting over here having a whole conversation about I don't know what she talking about. Okay, so yeah. But y'all, thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the words. I just needed some type of I just needed something because this done set me back, y'all. I'm like, man, when you praying for stuff and then it just don't go work out that way, and then you got all these obstacles and stuff. This stuff just getting on my nerves. That's why I like, man, who my husband. I just hate things the way it is. I hate he had to leave because I don't have to deal with this kind of stuff. I don't even know how to deal with this kind of stuff. Y'all, we get married. Hey, Lucinda, baby. Hey, boo. We get married, and we think our spouse is gonna be here forever with us. We think we're gonna grow old together. See our grandkids graduate and all that. That was what our plan was, y'all. We was together so long till it never crossed my mind about one day he wasn't gonna be here. And I'm sure it never crossed his mind about one day I wasn't gonna be here. You know, and we just take for granted on our spouses. We take for granted these little small things. And this has taught me, right here, a huge important lesson. Because I know what the word says. I'm a God fearing woman. I've been in church all my life. I read that Bible for myself. And I know just as sure as we born, we gotta die one day. But you don't never think about that in your mind. You know, we just think everything gonna be peaches and cream. We're gonna live to be, 80, 90 years old. And it just not like that. And this has taught me, y'all. I was with my husband. I got with my husband when we was uh 29, or whatever. And Lucinda said, so true. Yeah, Lucinda, just true. I've been with my husband so long. I've been with him. He would have been 51 this year, just like I'm gonna be 51 this year. So we got together now in late 20s, y'all. Late 20s, early 30s. A whole life ahead of us. And you just take for granted that they're gonna be here. You take for granted that they're gonna live forever, and then you just take for granted just the little small things, fussing about this, arguing about that, you know. Ooh, just little small stuff, y'all. And I just wish now I could go back and just undo all of the small arguments, all of the petty arguments, just the mean things that you say, just talk about the little issues and the problem. Man, I wish I could go back now and be like, I'ma undo all of it because now I can't even do that because he ain't even here. I look up in the car when I'm driving and he normally driving or he's sitting over there and I'm just looking at an empty chair. At home, I'm just looking at empty chairs. I'm just things that we used to do, places we used to go. It's like, man, if I could go back, I would change all of that. So I said this to say this, y'all. Anybody in here married, anybody in here long term relationship, whatever the case may be, cherish the moments, live in the now. Don't argue about petty stuff. Don't argue about minor stuff. Stuff that I'm thinking back and I'm looking back on now, like when I was so mad at him at certain things. I'm like, this man, I'm looking like, baby, if I could just stop it. You know. But reality is death is real. We know it's gonna happen because just as sure as we born, we're gonna die one day. But you take for granted. Please don't take for granted. I say that to say this. Don't take for granted what y'all have. Because see now I can't even undo nothing. I can't unsay nothing. I can't do nothing because he's gone and he left here suddenly. He left here suddenly. I could see if my husband was sick. I could see if, he had ailments and things, something we knew we was preparing for, or it's something like that. But that's not my case. You know, we woke up on the morning of April the 25th, 26th, and everything was a normal day, y'all. Everything was a normal day. And looking back in hindsight, you know, it was some signs that something might been coming. Now that I look back in hindsight, by the way he was acting, that day. So happy, so go lucky and so loving, like he always is though. But this particular day, you know, when I look back, it's like, yeah, you know, something was on the horizon. More a normal morning that morning. And by 10 o'clock that night, so y'all please love on your spouses, love on your significant others, love on your friends, love on your family. Because one of these days, you ain't gonna be able to do none of that. And you gonna look and be like, damn, whatever the issue may be, whatever the problem may be, ain't nothing too big and too hard. Because once the casket closed, that's it. That's it. But one thing I know that gives me constellation, y'all. My husband knew I loved him. And I know my husband loved me. You know. That whole thing about opposites attract? That's our story. That's our story, y'all. Opposites do attract. My husband was I ain't gonna say a street dude, but he grew up, knowing how to protect himself out in these streets. He was a hustler by nature, hard worker. He a hustler. He gonna get it done, you know, by any means necessary. He gonna take care of his business. Good hearted person. Come from a good family with the church. He grew up in the church, but once you get to a certain age, you do your own thing and you straight. I never strayed from the church. But he did. But one thing I can say, 3 years ago, that come near what, almost 3.5, 4 years ago, he joined my church. He gave his life to Christ. He changed his life. He became an usher in the church. He loved that job, standing there holding that door for the Lord. It took pride in it. But we were opposites when it came down to certain things. But that negated nothing. Nothing. So I know he loved me and I loved him, and you can't ever take things for granted. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Keep that in your mind, keep that in your heart, keep that in your soul. Don't take nothing for granted. Cause when you think you got time, that's when you don't have time. That's when you don't have time. And I know my husband trying to tell me something in these dreams because I know he looking after me and I know he's saying, look, girl, look, you know, I done taught you. Cause my husband taught me a whole lot of street sense, y'all. Cause that's what I didn't have. I had common sense, I had book sense, but I did have street sense. Cause that wasn't me. I didn't run the streets. I didn't do that. I didn't that wasn't my story. And ain't nothing wrong with that story. But that wasn't my story. So when I got with him, I taught him a whole lot of things, new things, and he taught me a whole lot of new things. He taught me one thing. He taught me about these streets and how to watch out for yourself and how to look out for yourself and how to protect yourself and how to think, differently from the way that I grew up. So I know his dream, he trying to tell me something. Y'all. I don't know. He probably trying to tell me, look, don't mess with this dude. Get you somebody else. Cause this dude ain't right. Maybe that's what he trying to tell me. I don't know because he been showing up in my dreams. He done showed up 3 times in the past 2 weeks in my dreams. And I try to sit there and wallow in it and think about it and love in it, so much. And then when I wake up, it's a whole reality that hit me. You know, he's not here. So I don't know what to do, y'all. I'm gonna have to just probably tell this dude, thank you, but no thank you, and get this other guy, this other man and his son, to come back down there because he already looked at the house. He'll probably have to come back and just look again. But he already looked at the house. He know the work. He know everything. And he was very patient. He was like, look, we can work on things in stages, and you can get it all done. He was just telling me little things about what would look good here and what to do and how to do this. Because I already had a mind about what I wanted to do. But he was very, 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 very helpful. So like I said, all this probably happened through God. That I walked in the house and that man was over there talking to dad about doing work. Because I had no clue that man was coming to talk to dad about no work. I had no clue. Let me tell y'all. Let me see what y'all saying before I get up out of here. Because I got about 5 or 6 more minutes, y'all. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning, baby. Good morning to anybody I missed. Let's see. Okay, so they said there is good in everyone. When you can see it, that's good. Other than that God's do is not to us to judge. It's rough when you have goals in place and in a setback, He's rocks your world. That's part of my horrible day yesterday. Think you getting ahead only to be dragged back. Sunday, yeah, babe, I saw your comment and I'm praying for you too, for whatever it is. Lucinda says that is so true. She said, I feel you in the safe zone. Yeah. Jacqueline said, you're going to make me cry. See, Jacqueline, I didn't cry. It was welling up, but I didn't cry. So I hope you didn't cry either, baby. Thank y'all for these green hearts. Thank y'all so much. So that's the way I feel about my mom. Me too, Sonny Day. My mom too. I got a whole nother story time with that. And the way she was snatched up out of here. So me too. Hey, go getter. Hey, baby, dad said I feel the same way about living love. Ooh, wait, living love while you can. Yeah, you have to. Dad, you have to. Because nobody knows the day nor the hour. I didn't wake up that morning thinking that my husband was going to fall gravely ill the way he did. You know, I'm sure he didn't wake up that morning thinking this was going to happen to him. You know, that's why you have to live and love extremely hard while you can, because you just don't know. Um, Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I know I missed some comments. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I ain't miss nobody, y'all, because I know I've been talking. Lucinda say, love your green frog. So cute. Oh, you like my frog? Thank you. It's a sensory toy. It's a sensory toy. Um, you're so right, Marie. It's going on 25 years of marriage for me. And I'm telling you, we was together 23, over 22 years. Married would have been coming up this year, would have been 9, y'all. June 20th. So you got the love and love heart. All that old bickering and stuff, it don't, if it's not nothing that you can't work through, focus on the work through. Because death is permanent, y'all. It ain't no coming back from that. It ain't no coming back from that. Dad said it was a sudden passing. Yes, Dad, it was sudden. Thank you for your prayers. It was very sudden. My husband wasn't sick or anything like that. No, he wasn't sick. Other than minor blood pressure stuff and stuff. But ultimately, that's what happened to him. His heart. Yep. So thank you, Cheryl. So true. Luckily, my sister and I got on the same page, and I was able to forgive her for some things she did, and she passed not much longer than that. But my other sister needs Jesus touch and rebuke. That's okay, and Jesus gonna touch and rebuke. And I'm so glad you and your sister had a chance to mend before God took her away from here. And that's all I be saying. The words that you speak hurt. The actions that you do hurt. And then when God take these people away, and you don't ever be able to say hi again, or I love you, or give me a hug, or let's work it out, or whatever. It's permanent. It's permanent. My husband is a street dude too. He is still trying to teach me about street smart. Someday when my husband taught me, you know, he taught me. He taught me. And I'm so grateful for that. And I lean on it a lot now that he's not here. And a lot of things that he was telling me then that I didn't understand, I understand now. I understand. My husband had a heart of gold, y'all. Give you the shirt off his back. Such a good hearted person. And I missed it every day. I miss it every day. I wouldn't tell that man anything. He would get it. I know, right? Miss LB. Hey, Miss LB. She said, hey, say on the chat. Hey, beautiful diva. Good morning, baby. Marion said, great inspirational words, Raymond. Thank you. Lucilla say, I try to hold on to time with mom. I think about that. Yeah. Because when the time is up, it's up, baby. It's up. It's up. My dad came here from out of town for Mardi Gras celebration only to pass away in his sleep that night. Ooh, Daz. Daz, when was that? My dad came here from out of town for Mardi Gras celebration only to pass away in his sleep that night. Master heart attack. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that, Daz, now that I think about it. Oh my God, how long ago has that been, Daz? Sweetness say, my mom passed away also in 2004. She was in a car accident, hit from behind and went into cardiac arrest. I miss my mama so bad. I know, baby. My mama passed December the 22nd, 3 days before Christmas in 2020, in a hospital with no family. My daddy couldn't go, nobody couldn't go. It was the heat of COVID, and her lungs just weren't strong enough to withstand COVID, and she caught COVID pneumonia, and her lungs gave out, and she was gone. My mama wasn't in the hospital 3 days, y'all. Just gone, gone. 3 days, no, 3 days before Christmas. Christmas will never be the same for me. Never. So I truly understand. I truly understand. So that's why my mom's death has taught me to love and love hard, forgive, because when a person leave and you haven't had a chance to make it right, and you haven't had a chance, to talk, you never get over it. 6 years, Dad. Oh, I'm praying for you still, baby. It's been four for my mama. And I know it still touches me like it was yesterday. C-19 was a beast. Yes, it was. My whole family had it, y'all. All of us had it at the same time. She passed from it. We didn't. It was what? My mama, my daddy, my son, me, my nephew, his husband, um, who else? I know my brother had it, and I know my other nephew had it. 10 of us at the same time. But my mama wasn't strong enough to survive. So, that's my story. And that's my advice to you all. Love, love hard. Forgive. Don't have to forget, but forgive. Because life too short, y'all. It's too short. It's too short. I'll read a few more y'all comments and I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Hurt me so bad because I didn't go see him that day because of my daycare. And told him I would come tomorrow. Never put off today for what you can do tomorrow. Never put off today for what you can do tomorrow. Because tomorrow ain't promised, y'all. Today ain't promised. People are here today, and we used to say gone tomorrow, but now we're saying here today and gone today. So I pray for everybody. That's why I pray for peace. I pray for Roz and Nana and Day Day. And I know they're gonna work. They're gonna continue to work through everything that they working through. And I pray that they all forgive, and start to mend, uh, broken, you know, relationships and all of that type of stuff. And I pray for them. And I'm continually praying for them. And I see the progress, and I'm thankful that they're working through things. I'm thankful that Nana and Day have given the green light to be able to tell their stories. And they're telling their stories because their stories is help. When Nana is telling her story, it's helping somebody going through the same thing. Roz, working on her and taking accountability and things like that. So that's a plus and that's a win all the way around, y'all. We just gonna keep praying. We're gonna keep praying and watch God work it out. He always do. He don't come when we want him, but he is always on time. And I hold to that. I hold to that. Vicky said my dad passed away 2021 from C19. Praying for you, Vicky. Good morning in the safe zone. Hey, amazing stage match in chat. I am a new subscriber. My mom passed away alone in 2020 in the hospital as well. Didn't get to say goodbye. And my dad passed into, oh, Lord, amazing stage. I love that name. I'm praying for you, baby. I know they're feeling out too well. My dad is still here, but my mama, she gone. My husband just left. He gone. Praying for you. Thank you for subscribing. I think you will like it over here in the safe zone. Just keep checking me out. Go back and check some of my old videos and lives out. And I think you will love it here, baby. Thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing. One day, if you get a chance, become a member over here. Okay? Just join one of my 2 tiers, and I know you'll be glad you did. Catherine said C19, no shots. I got shots, Catherine. I did. My mama wasn't able to get shots. And I really ultimately believe that if she had been able to get the shot, she was waiting for her age group to get the shot. And I just believe that if she had got the shot, her battle wouldn't have been like it was. That's just my personal belief. Hey, Sandy Pooh. She said, good morning, Queen and chat. Hey. That's it. Thanks in the sex on the devil. Thank you. Thank you. Sweetness is life is too short. Love on your loved ones. Exactly right, Mary. Absolutely. Amen. Amazing stands. Welcome. So sorry for your loss. Absolutely. Christmas is not the same for me either because my mom passed on Christmas Day in 99. That was her favorite holiday. That was my mama's favorite holiday too, Mary. My favorite holiday. And now it'll never be the same. My mom, 4/21/20, and my dad, 10/30/20. Thank you, beautiful. Appreciate it. Oh, baby. We're going to continue to keep you lifted up in prayer too. So sorry for everyone that has lost someone. Yes, Mary. Have an amazing day, Ray, Mary, and Chad. Getting ready to go back to the hospital. Okay, Mary, and we're praying for you, baby. Continue prayers for you and your family as well. Lost my baby sister in 2022 to C19. Yeah, C19 has taken some very, very close people of mine and everybody, some of us made it out. Some of us did not have had C19 3 times since my mama died. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. Hey, Marmar, she said, good morning, right here in chat at work listening. Thank you, Marmar, for listening, baby. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here, and get my day started. Thank y'all so much. Y'all always make me feel so much better about the whole situation with my house, this man, and everything. Thank y'all so much. And thank y'all for listening because this is my outlet, y'all. I need to be in therapy, and I'm going to get in therapy as soon as I can make the time. Because, look, hey, where do the therapists, which is me, go for therapy? You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all for listening as always. I appreciate y'all for your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing, your memberships. I just appreciate everything, y'all. I really do. This channel is progressing beautifully, and I'm so excited. Amazing Days. Thank you, Dana. Prayers to everyone who have lost special loved one. Absolutely. Thank you, Days. Like and share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all don't forget. Oh yeah, and today, y'all, marks my nephew who passed in the accident last year, right before my husband passed. It's his birthday today, y'all. So happy heavenly birthday to Raylan, otherwise known as Young Retro. That's my baby nephew, y'all. And today I think he would have been 28 or 29, 28, 29. This is the day he was born. So we're gonna celebrate him on on Friday night and have a birthday celebration for him at my sister's house. So yeah, Long live Young Retro. So y'all gonna see postings on Facebook today and posters on my YouTube, of him. So when y'all see it, that's why. Happy heavenly birthday to Raylan. That's my nephew, baby. Y'all, it's been a hell of a year, a past year for me and my family. But God is truly able and He's truly awesome. And we know He don't do nothing wrong. And we stand on that in this family. Thank y'all. Let's see. Everyone stay safe. You too, baby. I thank God I didn't get C-19, but I know a few people who didn't make it or have permanent damage. Yes. It's awful. Happy heavenly birthday. Thank you, Sony Day. Happy heavenly birthday, Tim. Thank you, Daz. Thank you, Dana. Happy heavenly birthday, Audrey. And say so. You step it up and have a marvelous day. I am Audrey and I received it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, I'm going to get on up out of here. If you haven't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on the way out. And if you haven't shared me out, if you're a content creator, please share me out on your way out. And I'm going to see y'all down in somebody else's live because I know somebody going to come live. I'm going to sign it off like I always do. Peace, love, and joy.